Where are you from?
I'm Jessica Hammond, and I am from Morgantown, West Virginia.
That's a long way from Los Angeles.
Yes, it is. It's the opposite end of the country almost.
So a lot of the things that you like to do you feel like they fit into your personality?
Yes, I do.
What is your
Going,
personality?
what is my personality? I think I'm pretty laid back and simple. So I like to do just like simple things. Like I'm not really all about going out to like clubs or getting crazy and going to this event and going to that event. I'll go to events to support like my friends, of course, but I like going to a museum for a day and relaxing and grabbing lunch with a friend, or going to the beach, going to like a yoga class, and just enjoying life. And I don't like really fast-paced things. That's another thing that I like about LA. I thought it was going to be fast-paced like New York, but it's polar opposite.
Has it been easy to adjust, or have you felt like there have been obstacles or stepping stones?
It's been easy to adjust. No, I haven't really encountered many hindrances or stumbling blocks. It can be tricky because of the cost of living out here is like twice as much as it is back home. But I mean, it's working out.
So do you have you mentioned your mom, you have a big support system in your family and friends?
She's it. She's my biggest fan. And I don't have a large family, so I mean, she's like the main one. And my friends are always very supportive of what I'm doing and excited for me and like.
Coming from West Virginia.
Yeah.
Your mom loved you.
Yeah, I know.
So is it easy for you to strike a balance between your life as an actress and your life outside of acting?
That's a good question. Is it easy to strike a balance between the two? Yes. I don't feel any like weird conflicting forces. I think sometimes I do find that I don't make enough time for certain other like things outside of the industry, like drawing or painting or dancing or going to yoga or going to Zumba or exercising, whatever else. Sometimes I have to like really pencil those things in, and things that shouldn't be penciled in, like reading. Like I haven't had time to sit down and read a book for a long time because I work a lot, but it's good because I like what I do. So I don't feel like, work, it's really getting to me, and I just don't, I love what I do, but it is really important in this industry to take time to have and focus on other creative outlets, because you'll get consumed and you'll get weighed down by just one outlet.
So you mentioned that acting is a creative outlet. How did you get interested in acting? Story.
It's actually really ridiculous.
I'm listening.
It was when I was really little. I had a crush on a certain actor, and I just enjoyed like what he did, and I was like, I could do that. And then he was in a movie.
Who's the actor?
Should I say?
Yes, you should.
Oh my goodness, I feel so ridiculous. Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Which one? He's one of
JTT played Randy on Home Improvement.
Oh, the middle child.
Yeah, the cute one. Well, okay, so I loved Home Improvement. Then we did the voice of Simba. I was like, voice of a cartoon, that's so fun. I could do that. And I love The Lion King. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. So I was like, I could do that. And then he did like Man of the House. Man of the House might have been before or after, but still, the concept of being in a movie with potentially Jonathan Taylor Thomas was like, this could be it. This could be awesome, and it seems like it would be so much fun. And so then I got into like community theater, and I was like, wow, this actually is really fun. And I discovered acting as an amazing part of my life, separate from Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Sorry, Jonathan, I still love you. But yeah, I was inspired because I watched a lot of movies when I was little. My dad was always working during the day, and my mom would work night shifts and then sleep during the day, so I would always have one of my parents with me. They never had a babysitter, but when she would be like sleeping during the day and I was home from school, my babysitter was like the television, so I would watch TV and lots of movies. So I just grew up with like that as a big part of my life, I guess. But then I did a lot of drama in high school, and I studied theater in college, and I love it.
Nice. So Jonathan Taylor Thomas got you in the acting.
It's true.
What drew you to this particular movie?
I thought I've never been in a film or a part of a project that's like a core group of girls, and I think that's awesome. Where it's these girls that have this, I guess, physical strength because they're skateboarders, so they have this physical strength and talent, and they're like kind of unified by that. But then they encounter something very, very intense, and they're pushed outside of like what they know physically, and they're kind of like pushed to not develop, but I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? They have to hopefully have an emotional and like mental strength, because otherwise they'll fall apart. And it's, I don't know, it's something, it's life, you know, like things are going well or things are mediocre, and then something crazy happens, and you've got to deal with it the best way you know how, and that's what the girls do. I really like that. And plus, I like skating, but I want to become better at it, so I thought it would be a good challenge. Yeah.
Tell us about how your audition went.
My audition? Oh wow, that was a while ago. It went really well.
Came in confident.
I came in really confident, and with my longboard, and Adam created I've told several people this, he created such a relaxing and nice atmosphere. Like, we just talked for like 30 minutes before I even did a monologue, before anything. So I really respected and appreciated that, because it was just like talking to an old friend when it came time to, you know, perform. And it went really well, and I think I started getting along with him immediately. He's very disarming.
So tell us about your role in the movie.
I play Michaels, and she is a very interesting character. I find her to be very similar to me in some aspects. Also laid back, kind of just like taking it in, enjoying life. But she has a very interesting past as well that we've discovered throughout the film. And I feel like I can relate to her because I have certain things in my past that like I don't just talk about. We're dissimilar in that she's actually almost running from something, if not just blatantly hiding from something. There's nothing I'm really hiding from, but I just don't feel it necessary to divulge certain things. And because out here, so many people are just like gushing, like they just need to talk and they just want to tell you about themselves. And I don't feel that way. I like to just listen and let other people talk. And I feel like she does that. She just takes in what's going on around her, and she's very observant, and she's very mature, probably because of what she's gone through. And I think she's fascinating. I like her humor. Her humor comes out in the script for sure.
So you and Michaels would be friends?
Absolutely, definitely. I think that she was searching for an escape, and she found a place where she felt somewhat safe. And you know, due to her like love of skating, she encountered this group of girls, you know, maybe on Venice Boardwalk, maybe the skate park, maybe not, but she found this group of girls that shared a little bit of a bond with her, if only through skating at first. And then I think she just feels safe with them, because they're all kind of they're all kind of each other's family. Like, they don't like have I think they're each other's main support system, and I think that's important to her, especially with Sammy. Just a group of people that she could trust. And what was the question again?
You answered it.
Okay.
So how are you preparing for the role?
I've started jogging again. I needed to get in better shape. That's one of the main things. Are we good? Okay. Yeah, so yeah, jogging is one of the main ways I've started to get ready for this role physically. Mentally and emotionally, I haven't done a lot yet. I don't want to do too much now because the shoot is kind of far away. But I've just explored, just like I do, because me and Michaels both have an interesting relationship with our fathers. Hers is a negative one, and he's out of her life. And mine was a really positive one, but he's also out of my life. So kind of trying to entertain the thought of mixing the two worlds, or if it had been different, just putting myself in her shoes and doing a little bit of like writing, like stream of consciousness writing from her perspective. But that's about it.
Good. What's your favorite part of the story?
My favorite part of the story. Wow. I don't know. There are little moments that I love. Like I love in the beginning when Michaels and Sammy are having their moment where it just shows how much Michaels has Sammy's back and how much she's willing to commit and dedicate herself to someone who she loves and be there for them. I love getting that little glimpse. I love the intense moment. Should I say what it is? I love the what should I call it? The big moment early on in the movie where everyone's lives are then changed afterwards. Because it's crazy. I mean, it's just literally something I obviously have never experienced, but it's so intense. And to experience something like that in that moment with a group of friends, and then the moment after when they're all just kind of like what just happened, what's going on, what are we going to do next? I love that. And I think when we shoot that, it's going to be awesome, because it's so many people react to catastrophes or violence or whatever in such different ways. I think it's going to be really exciting to see like the different character dynamics and like how they deal and how they cope. I would love that. I think from Michaels, the audience can take away, well, they'll at least see in her, if not take away, they'll at least see in her strength, obviously physically, but also inner strength, emotional, maybe even spiritual strength, and maybe be inspired, hopefully, to, no matter what's going on. Hey little buddy. Just be encouraged and inspired to hang in there and stay strong and endure, and no matter what's going on. I haven't really thought about this. This is a good question. The major source of distraction over here. But
we're in our last question. No worries.
But from the movie entire, like as a whole, just that sense of what was the question again? Damn it! See, this is what happens.
Go say hi to her on camera. Okay. So we see why she's distracted.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I love you.
Are you doing good? Are you doing good?
Yes.
Of course she's doing good.
I love you.
What are you taking away? What do you want the audience to take away from the movie?
Oh, I want them to be able to see a film where friends just, they have to come together and they have to set aside some differences and put aside some intense circumstances and they just fall to each other and go to each other and realize that the strength they need is obviously within themselves but within each other. And I don't know, I think that's a good lesson to know that, I don't know, it's good to have a good team of people and support. And out here, a lot of people are like, every man for themselves, but these girls, they know where they can go at the end of the day for some love and strength, and I think that's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.